Hi guys, welcome to my channel Tea Time. In this video, I'll be going over everything you need to know about the Rachael Kirkconnell controversy. Rachael Kirkconnell is a contestant on this season of The Bachelor, and it is easy to tell that she is one of Matt's favorites, but she is far from a fan favorite. Back when the contestants of Matt's season were announced, fans were quick to point out some photos done in bad taste on Rachael's Instagram, and since then more and more has come out about the 24-year-old from Georgia. Let's start from the beginning. Soon after the cast for Matt's season was announced, many fans started to point out Rachael's problematic social media uses, citing insensitive photos of Rachael's friends that she liked, as well as a photo of her friend standing in front of a Confederate flag. She also had some photos posted on her Instagram of herself at an Old South antebellum themed party in 2018. This was a college frat party that had been banned in 2016 due to the racist nature of the party, but the fraternity decided to host the party regardless. That part of the story is important to keep in mind because when Chris Harrison defended Rachael for attending that party, his main argument was that in 2018 people didn't think about racism the way that they do now, and that Rachael probably didn't even realize that it was wrong. But that obviously isn't the case because the parties were banned 2 years prior for being racist, and they just instead chose to ignore it. I made a whole video summarizing why Chris has stepped down from the show. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. After the first episode of this season aired, a girl from Rachael's hometown posted this on her TikTok. It says, "Girlie, remember when you bullied me in high school for liking black guys?" The comments have since been turned off, but when it was originally posted, multiple people from Rachael's friend group started to attack this girl Maddie in the comments, and were also harassing others who commented in support of Maddie. Maddie made a post that she would go into more details the next morning. She then posted 6 videos going into the details of the bullying that Rachael and her friend group would do. She says that she never has received an apology for being bullied for liking a black guy from anyone in the friend group, and that Rachael and her friend group were openly racist, and it was just accepted by everyone because they were the popular kids and racism was a common thing in their town. Here are some screenshots from the last video that she posted where she shows what other people messaged her about Rachael. In one, you can see she says, "Their kind isn't allowed," in regards to being let into a bar. Another one mentions that in the town she is from, it is just super normal to have that mindset, and the rest basically all just confirm that Rachael has been a bully both through high school and college. After this all came out, after the first episode, Rachael and her friend group apparently started to do damage control and deleted old tweets with Rachael slurs. She also liked the Black Lives Matter page the night of the first episode. She did not put out an apology or even address the situation until earlier this week, which has been 6 weeks since all of this came out. Many fans were upset that she stayed silent for so long and didn't put out an apology sooner, but people close to Rachael have claimed that she wanted to speak sooner on the matter, but ABC was not letting her. They said that Rachael wrote out a statement, but ABC denied it because they wanted her to say something about Matt in her post, but Rachael apparently didn't want to make it about Matt. Also, many people have speculated that producers didn't want Rachael to speak publicly about this because they wanted to save it for the after the final rose to get more views. After everything that happened with Chris earlier this week, Rachael finally put out a statement. It says, "While there have been rumors circulating, there have also been truths that have come to light that I need to address. I hear you, and I am here to say I was wrong. At one point, I didn't recognize how offensive my racist actions were, but that doesn't excuse them. My age or when it happened does not excuse anything. They are not acceptable or okay in any sense. I was ignorant, but my ignorance was racist. I am sorry to the communities and individuals that my actions harmed and offended. I was ashamed about my lack of education. But it is no one's responsibility to educate me. I am learning and will continue to learn how to be anti-racist because it is important to speak up in the moment and not after you're called out. If you are a person who doesn't understand the offense in question, I urge you to learn from my mistakes and encourage you to use them as a teachable moment. As for my family, I love them and how they raised me to be my own individual. They have always encouraged me to have my own views, opinions, and beliefs. As I was thinking about what I wanted to say, I couldn't help but think about how sick people must be of reading these kinds of statements. How a person didn't realize the trauma that their actions would inflict on other people. It must get so exhausting. I want to put my energy towards preventing people from making the same offensive mistakes that I have made in the first place. And I hope I can prove this to you moving forward. Racial progress and unity are impossible without white accountability, and I deserve to be held accountable for my actions. I will never grow unless I recognize what I have done is wrong. I don't think one apology means that I deserve your forgiveness, but rather I hope I can earn your forgiveness through my future actions. While many people did accept her apology, even more people were commenting that they did not accept her apology, which led her to make the comment that you see that says, "My statement and apology is for the people of color that I have offended. If you do not identify as BIPOC, then it is not your apology to accept. Please be respectful to those who have been affected." Rachel's family has also come to her defense. Her mom has stated that the story about Rachel bullying someone for liking a black guy isn't true, and that it wasn't Rachel, just her friend group. She also said that it's crazy to assume that just because someone likes a picture with a Confederate flag in the background that they support it. Rachel's cousin has also come out saying that Rachel didn't really think about what it meant to attend an Old South party, and the event was more just an occasion to party and drink and dress up. She says that she doesn't believe that Rachel was intentionally racist, and that when Rachel learned more about the racism in Greek life, she dropped out of her sorority and didn't participate in it her senior year. She also said that this is a screenshot between her and Rachel talking about the Confederate flag. It says, "God, do not even get me started on the Confederate flag. I truly don't understand how you can't understand what's wrong with it and exactly what it really is. God made us all, and at the end of the day, we are his children, and I hope everyone can realize that one day." And my favorite analogy I've seen through this is how you can have 5 people and all of them matter, but if one person gets hurt, you aren't going to try and save all 5, but just the one that needs help. And we do. I hope one day we can open up their minds and help them understand that just because it doesn't affect them personally doesn't mean that it isn't important or there isn't something that needs to be fixed. And it was supposedly a conversation that happened in June 2020 between the two. So what do you guys think? Let me know below. I personally don't know if the stuff that her cousin and mom are saying are true and Rachel really has been bettering herself over the past couple years, or if it's all just a ploy to save face. I don't know. Let me know what you think. That's all I have for you guys today. Bye.